Yo, what's going on? It's Rock. It's all gone a bit wrong. Bellular video. I don't know what it's about. I'm sure it's got some shit to say about the stuff, lawsuit. So let's get into this.
Yeah.
I hope it's all gone a bit wrong.
Can I go down here?
So,
Here?
whoa.
Here?
Yeah, it has
Here?
been.
Whoa, what a day. What a week. What a, like, you see, the thing is, like, I mean, just 2 weeks ago or whatever, the whole story of what was going on was like, you know, patch 9.1, it's got its pros, it's got its cons, but a lot of people aren't super satisfied. A bunch of people are going to FF and some other MMOs and things. You know, this isn't great for Blizzard. I hope, you know, hopefully they'll turn it around.
Yeah, fuck it, 2 weeks ago, our biggest problem was that Covenant assaults weren't very fun. Oh, god damn. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, Williams. Get your shit together. Whatever.
And since then, it's like, it's almost hard to believe how things have all gotten worse.
Yeah.
Now there's some of that getting
True.
worse that is good because it's, you know, it's light being shone and things where the light needs to shine.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it would
my God.
yeah, it would be certainly worse for everything that's happened to sort of go unnoticed, because I mean, once everything's out and out in the open, and it's almost like I say, where the closer the whole situation gets to the literal cataclysmic end, the closer we are to someone somewhere going, this has to end right now.
So my biggest hope is the stock is like the stock is dipping. And you know, I hope that like they see the stock dipping and they think, right, you cannot have this situation in employees. And then they also see World of Warcraft going down. And it's like, okay, right. What is causing this narrative to be the way that it is? Cool. Okay, we don't actually have time to change slowly. Gone. Axed. You know, what is causing WoW to be a bloated mess of systems and really not have that much content? Oh, problem identified. Gone. Axed.
If, like, I just wish. It's so fucking simple for these people. It's not these people. Blizzard. It's so simple for Blizzard. Like, all they have to do is stop paying attention to what the fuck these executives have been saying, because the executives are the ones fucking it up. Fuck Bobby. Don't fuck Bobby. Don't fuck Bobby. Don't listen to Bobby. Come in. YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Find the influencers in the community. Listen to them. Find common points of interest between all of them. And then take that and try it. And probably it will be very successful. Because we're all asking for the same thing. Get rid of all the shit. Give us more stuff. Less systems. More content. That's it.
Like, I think that there's little that will put the damn fire into, you know, into this stuff than just Activision Fit Blizzard stock price goes down. And there's loads of people, you know,
he's right.
a fair few people I've talked to, you know, that in the know people, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, who have basically said, oh, nah, lol, man, none of this stuff will ever change until the money starts going down. Now we're seeing the stock go down.
Yep.
That's good. The stock should be going down.
It's true.
Yeah, it's, man, I was like thinking, oh, cool, there's a third cinematic. I'm excited. You know, where's the lore going to go? Are we going to find out more about the Sylvanas situation? Are we going to find... Yeah. Boy, and then they did that.
Yeah, we find out a lot more than we would have liked to find out, which I think might be a bit of a theme for the whole week, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. We're like, no, we don't want this. We don't like this. Please, can it end? Please.
Yep.
Pretty please.
So...
Oh, man.
It goes without saying,
Say it.
stuff that came out of Blizzard's disgusting and disappointing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting and disappointing. The stock price is going down, and you know the reason why I do feel okay, like, you know, sticking with Warcraft and stuff like that, insofar as those reasons, the reason's pretty simple. Like, you know, up to right now, like a quarter of the company's headcount has signed that open letter, and I keep on seeing tweets of it increasing. They're planning a strike, stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not going to abandon.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Dude, I hate that shit. I hate when you have to sneeze and you can't. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Alright. Thank you. Somebody who's not like, fucking burn the company. Like, no, fuck that. Support the people that are there. This is smart man right here. Smart guy. This right here, this is a smart guy. This is what smart people look like. Or that right there, that's a smart dude.
Wow, based on that stuff, because it seems to me that the people on the team right now are taking it extremely seriously and, are risking elements of livelihood and stuff like that to actually protest the company.
Which is,
they've been pretty
impressive.
damn clear, asking for Fran to step down from her role on that, women's issues board.
God, Fran is a... Oh my god, Fran's a fucking piece of shit for what she said. Oh my... Woo! She pissed me off.
But, yeah, I mean, man, this whole thing's...
This fucking town shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, man. I'm running out of words and shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's... how would I put this? It's like any number of these things in isolation would be bad.
Yeah.
Like the existing issues with World of Warcraft were already bad enough, where long before anything about the company internally came out, I would have said they need to turn around and treat this like an emergency, because if you track forward into the future, based on what we've seen, it's going to be getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And now, it's so bad they had at least one content creator make the...
I feel hopeful for the future though. And I think that what he's saying has a lot of merit, because of the fact that I think that these issues were so impactful and influential in the company that that they were causing issues and preventing the game from being good at the most basic level. And we were seeing the result of this misconduct in the quality of the video game. And we saw it for so long because it was happening for so fucking long, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse as the behaviors got worse and worse and worse. And now I have hope because things are getting better, and they will get better, or they have to get better.
The decision to stop making content about World of Warcraft before any of the allegations about their horrendous company culture for the past couple of decades came out. So it's any one of these things in isolation would have been completely, devastating. And now, yeah, I mean, there's Thaddeus in chat says shareholder lawsuit in 3, 2, 1. There already is one, actually.
Yeah.
Scott and Scott are filing the lawsuit based on, I believe it's the executives betraying their fiduciary duties.
Yes.
They absolutely have.
I mean, it's if you think about it in the short term, and also even...
For what he's talking about for dumb people, because I had to look this up, is I guess during the shareholder wealth meetings or whatever that they have every quarter, you have to basically disclose anything that's really damning or could cause issues with the stock price before people invest. And they just straight up didn't do it, and they've been in an investigation for 2 years.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look at their stock. Their stock today, they betrayed their fiduciary duties because it just went, oh, you didn't solve this problem ahead of time, and now the money's gone. That's on you.
Yeah. And even if you're going to be a cold bastard and only think about it in terms of productivity, if you have a bunch of your devs who are just absolutely freaking pissed at work, that's not good for productivity. No. Do you think an employee is going to be going to be productive when somebody just goes up by...
Not even productivity. You're being too soft, all right? Be the cold bastard. It's a goddamn job where creativity is the key. Innovation, motivation. I need a drink. And they need to be able to have a workspace where they can actually fucking have creative juices flowing and not have to worry about, is Bob going to come to work drunk today and try and feel me up? Not that I'd have a problem with it, but a lot of people don't like that shit, all right?
And then it grabs their tits. Or gives them an impromptu shoulder massage. Even if you're an evil bastard who only cares about the dollars coming out of these staff, you're going to know. And that's the crazy thing. It's even if somebody's going to have no morals and be an evil prick, it's like,
They
this is
still
still the
would've
wrong way
stopped
to do
this.
it.
They still would have stopped this.
It's insane. It's insane. There's no fucking level in which any of this shit makes sense or should have been allowed to happen.
No.
Other than, I guess, cronyism, protecting your mates, all that disgusting stuff, or people being into it, that are in power. It's like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. The whole thing's fucked up. And, you need...
Sometimes the... Uh-oh. What did I hit? Sometimes the most obvious answer is the fucking answer, bud. It's cronyism. It was them protecting their boys' culture. That's all it was. They sacrificed dollars, they sacrificed staff, they sacrificed creativity, they sacrificed integrity because they fucking wanted to protect the people who were violating other people's human rights.
Even hope that like all this would happen, but we get a new thing for the game or something. People are like, okay, well, you know what? Team 2 absolutely are standing against the terrible things that have happened at this company. They're doing a strike. We're going to feel better about the World of Warcraft because we've got faith that the people are developing and are taking this shit seriously and are not letting their company brush it under the rug.
True.
And then it's like you look at the actual product, you're like, okay, 9.1 is a bit mixed, let's just say, and now they're methodically going through the Warcraft franchise and destroying it. That is what the current narrative team is doing. Yeah. They are just trying to think what, like, Game of Thrones Season 8 big shock reveals can they get? And that's seriously what it feels like, because this is such an unsatisfying reveal for the lore, and it's like a reveal that didn't even need to happen. Yeah, and we'll save our proper stuff for when we do the breakdown of it, but like, man,
file stuff like
this has been an insane day. It's been an insane day.
It's been an insane day following an insane day, following a fairly quiet weekend, all things considering, following, an insane couple of days. Oh, man.
This is some crazy shit. I'm like, Preach is quitting. Pyromancer's quit.
That sucks.
Preach isn't like quitting. Basically, Preach is, he's actually doing similar to what we're doing, where we basically decided like, day-to-day coverage, guides and stuff, that's not really the thing to do. So we're making meta, content like lore stuff, evergreen stuff, like that's what we're doing. And as it pertains to World of Warcraft, people are reading it as like Mike saying that he's quitting. No, like there's still, from what I understand, is going to be Warcraft videos on the Preach Gaming channel. It's just for them, that's more like, the Legacy series, stuff like that. Maybe the...
Right. The problem with okay, and no disrespect, because I know that these guys are good at the game, and they have a lot of love for it. But Preach can tell me exactly at what seconds and which fights I can use a certain ability that nobody else fucking knows about, or a toy that nobody else knows about to do a certain thing that's going to help me trick a mechanic. And that's just such a cool thing that Preach can do. So the fact that he's not going to be covering like super niche day-to-day stuff kind of sucks, and that he's going to be kind of spread out into the meta, into the, as you said, like into the more Worldcrafty universe things. I don't know, like that's just not what I go to Preach for.
The fond memories of the past, Mike's experiences.
It's sad, that
sort of thing. So it's kind of similar to what we're doing, which is interesting because it's like, other than say like the Dratnoses and stuff who are they're, I assume still like making that sort of gameplay oriented content. It's like, it's just less, fewer and fewer,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Pint is not playing World of Warcraft anymore, as far as I'm
Pint's
aware.
Gone.
And like, even just looking at these like content creators in isolation, you're like, well, it's just someone leaving, whatever. But like,
you sound like a WoW dev.
Yeah, exactly.
Toxic asshole.
Exactly, for the variety of reasons, it's just so many people are going to follow suit, because people, like, as weird as this sounds, people do play games that content creators play, because content creators specifically Pint is someone who can do an incredible job of selling you on the experience of a game.
Sure.
Like after 10,000 hours of Mage, I was just sitting there being like, fuck, there is no way, there's like no universe in which I have time to actually go do that and replicate the cool things in this video. But if I was not in a position of like, the YouTube, the studio, all that stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, I have to do this and play Classic right now. Like, Yeah, Pints videos were like, you know, almost like Make Love Not Warcraft in terms of being like, here's a journey and an experience. This is what you know Azeroth for. This is the stuff you can experience in this world.
That's the feeling that Pint's videos had was that feeling, that experience that everybody played the game for. Everybody wanted to go back and have that experience.
And for that to be gone is
sad.
Far more crushing to Blizzard than they are aware.
I think that's the thing they're not going to realize for a long time. You're going to have, without Pints videos selling people on the experience of what it is to be a World of Warcraft player in the real depth of it all, without Asmongold to, you know, have people log in for the transmog competitions, for the mount competitions, or for even the aspiration element of, oh, he's collecting stuff, oh, he's doing stuff, maybe I'll join a viewer raid. That will just add up over time. Like, it'll add up over time, and they'll be like, well, what happened? And I guess for the people who, was it during the Warcraft 3 Reforged video that's on the news channel, you went off on MBAs who don't know anything about video games, who don't play video games?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, I've got a communication that might actually suit them and understand them. You were getting thousands of hours of advertisement and millions of views on your game for free by having a good game.
Yep.
You have, through all of the decisions you have made as a business, you have taken those people who are advertising for you and told them to fuck off in no uncertain terms.
Yeah.
You've done that, you've said that, and look at where...
Not only them, but you're telling the average player to fuck off also. Like, I'm a nobody. Alright? I don't have any influence at all in any way, shape, or form. I just fucking play the game sometimes. And I feel like I'm getting told to fuck off every time I log in.
Look at where it will get your game. If you're trained in business, you should be able to follow trends and look at them. Look at the trend line you've created. Because I know I have a fair idea of where it ends. And I'm not anywhere near as educated as you should be. Fuck me, like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take a shot right there.
Haven't even gotten into the fucking cinema.
Help.
Yeah.
Help, it's all gone a bit wrong.
Yeah. It's all gone a bit wrong.
This is not where I thought it would go.
Yeah. Oh my god. Unreasonable, like.
Oh man.
Unreasonable.
I'll say one thing though. No matter where these guys go, if they ever switch games or whatever, I'll still give them views. I'll still support them. I love these guys. Even though I disagree with them sometimes, I love these guys. They're the passion, the genuine passion and good-heartedness that they bring is like a breath of fresh air, you know?